Hello everyone, this is Aline. I'm speaking to you directly from Jerusalem, and today, here in Jerusalem and throughout the country, there have already been several sirens caused by missiles launched from Iran and also by terrorists from Hezbollah in Lebanon. And I wanted to explain to you a little bit about what our routine is like during these days, how things actually work in practice. First, we always have our cell phones with us and we receive alerts from the government directly to our phones, regardless of whether we have an app installed or not. This is something that comes from Israeli technology. It reaches all cell phones and gives us alerts to inform us about the situation in the country. In addition, those who want to can install the app, like in my case, it's here in English, and it tells you exactly everything that happened today. So here we can see that at 16:25 Jerusalem time, there was an alert that maybe the siren would go off. That was not too long ago. In the end, it didn't go off, but before that, we also had alerts at 13:54, at 10:29 in the morning, and also at 4 in the morning. So several times during the day, we've already heard the sirens going off, and every time the siren sounds, we need to take cover. So from the moment the siren actually starts to sound, here in Jerusalem, we have a minute and a half to get to a shelter, to a safe place. And the thing is, the government has invested billions of dollars in the country's security. So we really have a lot of shelters all over the city and also throughout the country. It's not just Jerusalem specifically. For example, in my own building, there's a bunker, an air raid shelter that I want to show you now. This is the garage of my building. So coming in here, we're in our bunker. You can see how reinforced the door is and we can go inside it.
Behind me are 400 truckloads of Temple Mount soil that were illegally dumped in 1999 like trash. But two archaeologists refused to let it disappear. They rescued the soil and created the Temple Mount Sifting Project. Today, over 500,000 artifacts have been recovered. Pottery from Solomon's temple, coins from Jesus' time, pieces of history that were meant to be lost forever. Now you can be part of this rescue mission, get authentic Temple Mount soil delivered to your door, and help keep biblical archaeology alive. Scan the QR code or use the link below.
You can see that the bunker has been used a lot these past few days. Everything is set up here, the chairs, because it's a bunker for the whole building. So sometimes there can be 20, 30, 40 people here in this bunker. There are also suites, water, everything we need here, also so the children don't feel the war so much. I have two small children, Benjamin, who's 2 years old, Yair, who's 4, and there are also many children in my building. So we put sweets, toys, candies here, everything to try to keep things normal for them. So take a look here at the sweets from the last few days too. And the idea is that even though we're at war, even though once again, a group, an organization, a country, in this case Iran, trying to wipe out Israel, we want our children not to grow up with fear, not to grow up with resentment, but to be able to live through this in the best way possible so that they grow up to a future of peace, a better future. But until that day comes, this is our situation, running here to the bunker every day. And let's see how long it takes until the next siren.